King of Fighters 15. Continuing to shatter all your expectations. Not coming in the year 2021. That's an interesting place to start. Little sister, thank you very much. Wait a minute, hold up, wait a minute. Just so that y'all understand who y'all rocking with, let me properly sit out in my chair. Let me get it together. Hold up, because there we go. I am your reigning, defending, undisputed SNK God King! The one and the only, the triple, the G.O.D. Pound. Always rocking with the other half of the SNK Undisputed Tag Team Champions of the World. Your favorite everything, the Green Monster Switch Murder in the building with the family congregation. May you all be praised for holding down my six. The ladies of rage ready to set this shit ablaze. Bessie, Janine, Magdalene, the intern Annalise, and your girl and my Miss Marcy, aka Miss Marcy, Hodani, Onos, Doses, Thraces, and Quattros, but most importantly you. Yes, all of y'all rocking live with your God King right here on Team GRF TV. And I'm like, at this juncture, you probably have questions about what the hell is going on, because you would think we would be talking about Antonov today. But Antonov's the reason why we're here. But maybe the question you should be asking yourself is, why did we just watch the first trailer for the King of Fighters 15? Before we get into it, I'm going to give you a couple of seconds while I get the setup together, because we're going to go through it, because it's going to make sense in a minute. So, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to get Big Cuz in here. We're just going to switch live right over. And we're going to start the trailer over. So, I'm going to skip past. We'll skip past. Okay, I'll pause it here. So, we're going to start the trailer one more time. Think about the trailer. I will stop the trailer when we get to the point that we're looking for today. So, if you guys are ready, trailer. Stop! Stop right here. Right here. This is the reason why we're here today, ladies and gentlemen. K to the motherfucking dash. But, now that you know why we're here, let this finish. King of Fighters 15. Shatter all expectations. Not coming 2021. And now, back to me. That was not my original plan for this video, but we watched the trailer twice. Fuck you. Anyway, right? So, one of these things is not like the other that we highlighted. And one of these things doesn't have a team yet. Think about it. Shune and Benimaru are part of Team Hero. Kyo has joined with Iori and Shizuru to form the Three Sacred Treasures. Leona rocking with the Ikaris as usual. The angry motherfucking warriors! Let them hit. And of course, the team before the team that inspired making this video to figure out what the hell's going on in KOF land, Miss Mashira Nui has joined with Yuri Sakazaki, friendly teammate with the psychic idol herself, Athena Asami, and not seen since King of Fighters all won on the Neo Geo Pocket to form Team Super Heroine. But again, like I said, with the reveal of Antonov, with him being on a team, with King of Dinosaurs and that boy Ramon, you're sitting up here wondering and asking the question, where the hell's Angel? We highlighted K-Dash, right? Who's the only character in our trailer who does not have a team home yet. And thinking about the cast of the King of Fighters 14 and how my literal math on this is that the majority of everybody's gonna make it. And what I did was, because after Antonov came out, I couldn't sleep because I had to get these notes on wax, is I think I kind of figure out where team composition is mostly going with my own little things here and there, given the information we already have. So, I'm going to bring up those notes now, because, bring up the notes. Can I get this out of my way? Thank you. So, let's take it just like this. Remember, again, just to remind you where we are. K-Dash, only character from the first official trailer with no team at this point. Every other character in that trailer has a home right now. Expectations were shattered because, again, Antonov, non-champion of the King of Fighters, is now starting his own wrestling organization. New World Order. Too sweet me, bro. I don't. What do you kids do? I'm still mad about Kenny Omega losing the Impact World Championship. No. The Savage era is still on hiatus. We're not going to do this right now. But that leaves me to wonder, when you think about the cast of the King of Fighters 14, when you think about how characters have been distributed so far, here's the first wrinkle, but even before I even tell you what I think team compositions are going to be. Miss Blue Mary Ryan. Let's start there, because that's important. This means that the whole cast of the King of Fighters 14 is on the table. Blue Mary went from DLC character to being the head of a team this year. So, there's that. So that means all of the characters are on the table. Is that, even in my thought process, again, because I'm going to explain my thought process up front about how I came to this. There may be, and I'm assuming, 2 to 3 characters that may be not making this roster for reasons to fit other characters in the roster, or these characters who don't make teams will become edit characters as DLC later on. And I think that makes sense for 2 of those characters and not necessarily the third, even though the third would make sense. You'll see what I mean in a minute. So, give me a second, because hydration is important, kids. This is what it is. So, let's start. K-Dash, right? Given Angel is floating out there somewhere, I don't think little baby Kula is going to be on a team with her big brother this year. I think we grabbing Whip and we putting her in Kula's place. So Team K-Dash is going to be K-Dash Maximum Whip. That's what it's going to be. So, if you got Miss Kula floating out around somewhere and you got Angel, you can put her together with the third and put young Sylvie on there, and you got the team of former Nest girls on there. And you can really do something really interesting with that, because I've heard a little bit of the interaction between Kula and Angel in the King of Fighters 14, and you got Sylvie who's off the wall. So putting the 3 of them together, that's on the team. That would work wonders. Here is my thing right now with where I'm coming to next, because now we finna go back to a week ago. Team Super Heroine. Athena is not going to be part of Team Psycho Soldier this year, but I think Team Psycho Soldier is going to make it in this combination. Kiso leading them, the return of Bao, and the return of Momoko. You might be wondering where's Chen. I got you on that too. Given this, and I'm going to rock with you, is I learned an old trick about a new thing. It's called the press release, right? Because the press release for Antonov talking about he got sued so hard for KOF 14 he had to start the wrestling organization. So he's going to open the forbidden door like Tony. I promised myself I wouldn't. The Savage era is still on hiatus. Terrence, stop. Just stop it. Stop. Alright, look. So, given where I'm flowing with this, because Luong, because in her bio reads that Luong is on this team opposite Kim and Gangil. Why they mentioning characters you ain't talked about yet? Kim ain't missing no KOF. That's not gonna happen. Gongil is another story, and there's a lot you can really do with Gongil given the characters you have in the KOF 14 roster. So I'm looking at Team O guys, because this is a throwback to some KOF 98 stuff. And you got 4 characters that you can stick on Team O guys. You got Gongil, you got Hot Iron, you got Shin if he down, and you got Tongue, and you can, do whatever you want with the 4 of them. My honest thing, because Team Hero is comprised the way that it is, Tongue finna go sit his old ass down. He might be DLC just because we can reuse the damn asset, but I really think that you can really get a Team O guys together with Gongil, Hydern, and Chin. You could make that literally happen if that's what you want to do, and that's where I am. Here's the next stop. Iori Yagami. Iori has joined with his frenemy Kiyo Kusanagi and their mama Shizuru Kagura to form 3 sacred treasures. So you have a mature and a vice just floating out there. Even given that, now that I think about this, because this wasn't in my notes, all the dead people coming back, this is the perfect opportunity to do what KOF 13 should have done. What should have happened in KOF 14 is bring back their nephew, young Adol. It's time to come back now. Like, I don't know if I'm ever going to get that team of Adol, Rock, and where's my words? Give them to me. Come on, Brain. Give them to me. Give them to me. Wolfgang Crowther's long lost daughter wearing a Crowther armor, Kaiser waving a motherfucker. That's what I want. I want that team, but I really don't think they really just gonna get rid of maturing Vice this way and not do nothing. Now, given that again, all these dead people are alive again, there are options that are not in my notes that my brain is fucking with me, so fuck with me on this. Given the King of Fighters All-Stars, if you really want to go somewhere with a team with maturing Vice on it, you could go in Echo. If cause I forget what her official name is in the King of Fighters All-Star, they could go in this for all that I care. Hell, I don't really think Rugu is going to make a literal appearance in a regular team. That's never gonna happen. I can put money on that. I will take the bet safely, and I will take your goddamn money. Yes. But I really think that you could get a Team Bernstein in there, and it could be Adol, maturing Vice. Or, again, like I said, you can get Going Neko there if they really want to bring up new characters. Because I don't really think we're going to get, deep into that pretty cute girl character, the thing that KOF All-Star does. Going Neko would be dope. I'm like, if they make her official, I don't know. But Going is just randomly coming back would be equally as dope. But we got to really see, how much of this Orochi stuff is going to make any sense or whatever, but I still think that an Adol mature Vice thing is something that the gang can do that, because I just personally want Adol back because that's my ace. So give me that. So given we have a Team Super Heroine, right, and given also that King is on Team Art of Fighting this year, given also, again, reminding you, Team Super Heroine has Mai in it, that leaves you with an Alice. So, do you know who else was DLC? That boy Rock Howard. And we just literally just mentioned him a couple of seconds ago. Which leads into a team of Team Garo Neo, which would bring in a returning character from Garo Mark of the Wolves and Bijane. I really think she is the best character from Garo Mark of the Wolves to truly represent it in KOF 15. I don't think it's time for the Kim boys yet. I don't think it's time for that. I'm like Gato, I don't know. I'm like, technically T-Zoc is in the game, but he's a heel now. We just talked about him. It's King of Dinosaurs. I'm supposed to be talking about. I just ruined the business. Oops, my bad. Internet wrestling community. Here's the middle finger. I'm just fucking with you. I love y'all. Anyway, seriously, I really think a team of Rock, Alice, and Bijane would be perfect. Because again, going through the roster, I don't know if it'll ever be Kevin's time to be in a KOF. Freeman wouldn't fit on a team like that. I really think that KOF 16 would include a Hotaru on a team. And again, and I'm coming up with this, and I'm giving y'all this free. Normally, this would be at the end of a video, but I'm going to give you this now. Hotaru. Let me see who else. Get a cute girl. Get Hotaru, get Hanako, and Hotaru, Hanako, Zhang Fei, even though I got beef for my boy Ricky, cause that's famo. I'm like, I got beef. So it's either Zhang Fei or Kasumi. You pick, you do whatever you want to do with that. But I really think you get a cute girls team, and it'll be time for Hataru to go back and find her brother again and become part of the KOF roster for real, and not for play, right? So, I'm looking at my notes right now, and I think I want to skip around just a little bit because I had like 2 big teams next, but I think I want to skip around just a little bit. And I want to literally skip to Team Another World because here's the question. Are Mui and Love Heart even going to be in this game? I don't know. And by the way, we've already touched on one of the characters I said may not be, and that's Tongue. I wasn't talking about the 2 Patchy Slot ladies from Team Another World, just so that you know where our count is right now. But the question is, we are going to bring up character number 2 that I'm not sure may not make it in Nakaruru. Given what Samurai Showdown is doing right now, do you need the cross promotion? Does one game need cross promotion to the other? Because honestly, and this is just me, hindsight, Nakaruru was there to be like, do you want Samurai Showdown? And you were like, yeah, and then you bought it. So, have you really illustrated the point right now with that? So, if Nakaruru is gone, and let's just put the hypothetical in the street, if Nakaruru is gone, what do you do with that slot? Again, I mentioned Alice earlier on Team Garo Neo. I mentioned her on that. She could be a possible third one because then that brings the Patchy Slot squad together. You can do that totally. My other choice on this list is my bae and should be yours, Miss Fiolina Journey. Because here's the thing. I don't know if we're going to get a full Team Metal Slug. I don't know. And I don't know what KOF would do with a Team Metal Slug because there's a Marco. You literally have Neo Geo Battle Coliseum to literally crib off of if that's what they want to do. If they really want to put Marco in the game and give him a full team and put him base roster, you can do that. Okay. Theo's another question because Theo is bae, you can do a lot with that slot. You can do what you want. Tarma, Eri, you do what you do or whatever with that. And then again, of course, Yakutaro because it's his time to shine. He needs to throw more than Hadouken. He needs to do more than that. You know what I'm saying? So, if you're not doing that, then you could literally have a Team Another World of Love, Mui, and Theo because, Theo would technically qualify for being a character from Team Another World because Metal Slug takes place in a technical different universe than the King of Fighters does. So, we're just putting it out there, more of that lore. So, you could do what you want with that. But maybe they keep the squad together. Maybe you flip the squad up somehow. Maybe it's characters from other games that I missed. I'm like, I should play more Samurai Showdown Sin because we could get into characters I would love to see in Cat. Well, mainly Angelica because I really think she would be a perfect fit. Or either her or Jay. You take that however you want to, but play more Samurai Showdown Sin. That game isn't perfect, but it does what it does. So, your Team Another World is really possible because again, if you get Love Heart, Mui, and Alice, you get the Patchy Slot squad, and I really think they could do something with a Cash Money Cutie squad. That's what they should call it, Cash Money Cuties. That's what they should do. They like SNK, you can hide it. Y'all done gave me so much, I can give you a free team name. No big deal. So, if you want to do something with that, cool, but it'll be interesting to see how that goes down with that. Talking about earlier, and to flip back up, because again, we jumping around my list here. The boy Kim Catwan, right? You know what I'm saying? That's not his surname anymore. He's just called Kim. You can't call him that thing. It's illegal. You can't do that. I can't cue. So, depending on where Gang Il land, let's just say Gang Il gets on that old man squad that I talked about. That now that I'm saying they should have Lee Pailong on it because Mian, and we'll mention her in a minute, right? Let's just say this. Is it time for Jun to come back? Maybe. Is it Mei Lee's time? It's been Mei Lee's time since 2002, bruh. Get the hell out of here. It's been her time since y'all put her in the PS2 version of Neo Wave, my nigga. What's up? Like, I need Mei Lee. I need that. Like, nobody's business. Like, the things that may lead that I can think about that she could do would be dope as a motherfucker. And I've mentioned this in past videos. The one thing I have always wanted to see is a move identical to Athena's Psychic 13, where it's like for all my Kamen Rider fans. Like, if you've ever seen Kamen Rider Decade's finisher, like, go watch it. Where it's like one of his special rider kicks is all the logos from all the past riders, and he rider kicks through all the motherfuckers. Give Mei Lee a finisher where she rider kicks through all the logos of KOF, and then drop a fool. I'd go nuts. That would be dumb as hell. I want that. So if Lady Luong is over there, you know, being a Taekwondo secret agent, let her do that. But depending on what you want to do, you got Kim, you got Jun, you got Mei Lee, fit Gongil if that's what they gonna do or whatever. Shift that to the side. In my notes though, and let me mention this: Hanbei Down or Miyuki from Fight Fever. Like, if they really digging in the barrels for characters, they have a whole Taekwondo fighting game. Nick Commando, bitch. What's up, man? The legend. They ain't ready for the legend, dog. They ain't ready for Street Hogan, nigga. They ain't ready for Street Hogan, dog. Oh my God, Street Hogan. Oh man, like I did a video on Fight Fever years ago, dog. I did I'm like, oh my God, I said a person. Man, shout out to the A Factor Roller 247, man. Like, shout out to Street Hogan, dog. I need some water. Shout out to that nigga Street Hogan. I am literally stalling because I forget Street Hogan's name. Ropenheimer. That's a nigga name, bro. Ropenheimer. Ropenheimer. Oh my God. And then you got secret hitting boss though, kind of like KOF 11 Karate Kenji, motherfucker ass. Karate Kenji just jump out the sky and just start kicking fools. Oh God. Karate Kenji, bro. Oh my God. Karate Kenji on hood. Yo, get my nigga in the game, B. Karate Kenji, cuz I'm dying. Karate Kenji, dog. But yo, Karate Kenji, yo, get him in KOF, though. Like, man, that dude a beast. Random thought, because I know I'm gonna bring this up when it's time for me to talk about Antonov, right? It's like, what's up with my boy Terry Rogers though? Is he part of G.A.W. though? He don't have a G.A.W. shirt on though, alternate uniform though? He gonna be in the game too? That'd be dope as fuck. Oh my God. Anyway, so speaking of that, let's move on from Street Hogan. Roppenheimer. Roppenheimer. No, Magic Dunker. Like, what kind of name is Magic Dunker, B? Get the fuck out of here. What kind of fighting game character named Magic Dunker, cuz? Get out of here with this bullshit. Magic Dunker, dog. There are more people to play Fight Fever, though. Oh my God! That nigga named Oppenheimer. Like, oh, I'm gonna tell y'all something funny though. Like, cause I'm gonna tell y'all something for real. Like, a couple of days ago, I'm on SmackDown too, cause years ago I lost my copy or whatever, and it's like, yo, I just need one for the hood though. I was looking at a loading screen, dog. I just realized forever ago, that nigga named S.A. Rio, bro. I was dying laughing. That nigga named S.A. Rio, bitch, you wrong as fuck. How you gonna name this fucking nigga from Puerto Rico named S.A. Rio, dog? I'ma write an essay to my essay, dog. I'm a man, that nigga named S.A. Rios, bruh. Oh man, I sat up here. It's like, dude, it's like I'm getting old though. But it be like your brain been on for so long and you just start putting shit together. That nigga name is S.A. Rios, dog. Come on, bitch! Damn! Her name is S.A. Rios! Oh my god! Her name is S.A. Rios! Oh, Magic Dunker, Nick Ropenheimer, Nick Commando. Like, what kind of name is Nick Commando? Like, come on. And then the way he be walking on the screen, Nick Commando. I'm just like, come on, man. Nick Commando. Oh my god. Master Tayuk though, he's in up like this nigga fight stance and shit. He like this, like nigga, come on, bring that shit. Like that nigga like all before all and shit. We gonna be talking about that nigga next week when he come out. He be saying that Master Tayuk shit, he be walking around like this nigga, he be crip walk across the screen, whoop your ass. Okay, hold up. Get the cans off. Like, yeah, I know I need to shave my head though. It's sweating in here though, cause I'm laughing so hard. But that nigga name is Rios. Don't get the fuck out of here. That nigga name is Rios. Stop the madness, nigga. Stop the madness. Behind when we call Street Hogan. Just call the nigga Street Hogan. Like, what the fuck? Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Oh my god. Oh fuck. That nigga named S.A. Rios. I was sitting in this seat, turned on the PS3 to make sure the game worked. I realized that after all these years, after 20-some years, that nigga named S.A. Rios, doc. I died in this chair, dude. Like, I was able to touch the sky, dog. I'm like, nigga named S.A. Rios, bruh. Like, come on. Vince, you fucking wrong. S.A. Rios. Okay. I think I got it all out. My sister, man, they got tears in my eyes. That shit's so funny, dog. Man, I might have to go watch that video though, man. Nick Commando. But what's that one fat dude named Go Rio, dog? Like his taunted. I'm like, come on. How you in a Taekwondo gang? You from Brazil, dog? Looking like Blanca and shit. Come on. Like, come on, man. Like I don't give a fuck about labels as like unlike the next man or something. But that Go Rio shit was wrong. like that nigga Con is doing this, B. No. And then like Magic Dunker, dog. Come on, man. Why have we been sitting here for minutes talking about fucking Fight Fever? Why am I laughing at S.A. Rios? Like, what's up with me? Like, I'm your rated defending undefeated heavyweight guy king. And I'm like, S.A. Rios, dog, come on, me. I know better. No, I don't. Because if I knew better, I wouldn't be making this video. If I knew better. Like, I could, look. Okay, look. Brain, do you need a couple of seconds to, like, get back to me, please? Cause something is taking over me and everything's just funny right now. Cause damn it. Karate Kenji. Karate Kenji, dog. Get the fuck out of here. Look, I know that game fucked up. It's a game about a Taekwondo master. The secret final boss name is fucking Karate Kenji. SNKY. Why? Taekwondo tournament. Final boss named Karate Kenji. Yeah. Karate motherfucking Kenji. Yep. This is happening. Yeah. Okay. I'm good now. So, anywho, back to what the hell we was talking about before S.A. Rios came up. I think Team Outlaw gonna stay the same. I think Xanadu
and Chang and Choi are going to make the roster again. I'm like, I didn't see a lot of Xanadu, to be honest, but maybe I was watching the wrong turnies or whatever. But I think as a new character, he made a big splash or whatever. So I can see him coming back with Chang and Choi, and I really see like the three of them getting like overhauls to they design and appearance or whatever. So unless the whole thing is they gonna put the old team back together or whatever, and then you can do some surprises with that. Who knows? But I really think that they gonna come back and Xanadu gonna look mad different though, but still sitting up here praising the Lord and stomping fools. So it is what it is. May praise be to him. Hallelujah. Anyway, next on the list is I really think Team South America is gonna stay the same. I think Nelson, Zarina, and Banderas are gonna stay the same. Now, my thing with that is I had thoughts about both Zarina and Banderas, like moving teams or whatever, but I don't know what you would do with any of that, to be honest. Like, I kind of had a thought that maybe Sylvie, Zarina, and Mian would be on a team or whatever, but I don't know about that. Nelson doing Nelson things, and Bandarius, I kind of thought he was going to do some work, but I really think that Team Southside, they going to stay together, so it's all good. So, before we get up out of here, we got the big one. The one big one is we have to talk about SNK Heroines Tag Team Frenzy for a minute. And we got to talk about that boy Kukuri. And we've got to understand that it's because of that intervention is that, you know, they was able to find a way to bring Sherry back. And we got Team Orochi, all the fun stuff. And Yashiro be like, man, yo, I've been dead for like, how long have I been dead? I've been dead 24 years. Look, they got a box that give me porn. And I'm like, he was in that phone in that trailer. He's sitting up there like, nigga, it's titties. And I'm like, he gets it. He gets it. Like, yo, but shout out to the boy Young Yashiro. But anyway, given that what happened at the end of KOF 14 is affecting 15, that's why we have the three sacred treasures, because they saw dead Husker Orochi and was kind of like, we got to do something about this because there's only 3 of us, but in an alternate universe it's 10, but you know that alternate universe don't count, so fuck what you heard, so it's fine. Kukuri, Liz, and Ash. That's where I think we're going with that. And that's one of the team compositions that I think you can go with. But that's if you don't make Ash a secret boss or something. Or that he's not an edit character. But I think he's important enough to bring back, given his importance to the series, whether you agree or disagree, that you could do something possibly with that. Now, also, given that you can sit up here, you can flip this a little bit, because we still got one more DLC character. Well, we got 2 more DLC characters because I literally skipped the team, and we'll get to them. So they'll be our main event. So let's figure out this Kukuri Ash Liz shit, right? So let's say that Ash and Liz both lead a team. Liz could go get Nash because we don't really know nothing about her, but given her status as a character and like she's owned by other people, this is like a Strider Hiryu situation. If you get her back, you can have a team of Liz, Nash, and Mian, because Mian is an assassin for hire. So you know, if you want to get them together, you know what I'm saying, given they stuff and Kukuri has familiarity with her, to be like, yo man, yo Liz, I got a girl for you. You want to put your girl squad, want to murder some folks? I got you. Given that, if Ash leading his own team, of course he gonna have boy Young Kukuri, and then you get him Oswald. So then you got 2 teams with the returning person no one technically knows and can because he erased himself, and Liz is the only one who remembers, and also Kukuri, and then you got 2 teams. So either you can do the Ash Kukuri Liz joint, or you can split them up and then you can get Ash, Kukuri, and Oswald, which covers like almost all of your DLC characters, and then you get Liz, Naj, and Mian. So you can do that. Given that team that I skipped keeping up features our final DLC character, that boy Ryuji Yamazaki. I really think that you could get, again, that you could try this. You could get Yamazaki, Billy, and Hein, because I really don't think that Geese is going to be on a team again. Again, I don't know a lot about Geese's stuff because I ain't beat the game with that team, but Geese make one-offs. Like, Geese come in the game when he feel like it. So if they want to put Geese in the game, Geese a boss. Geese will come out the screen like, make me a DLC character, bitch, or I'll whoop your ass. And I'm just kind of like, well, yes, of course you could do that if that's what you wanted to do. That's fine. So then you use Yamazaki, which is your last DLC character. You team him with Billy and Hein because, again, I'm like, Hein is another character. I don't really know a lot about like statistics of people picking him, but his shit look dope. So I'm like, you can get all of them, and then like I said, you can make Geese a DLC character if you really wanna not lose the asset but make some money on the asset. You can put Geese in there and then flip him and do whatever. Because again, I don't know the full story of Geese, but again, Geese was in the tournament for a reason. And given that information, and this is important, that if Rock's actually going to legitimately be on the team in this hypothetical here, I don't see Geese and Rock in a canonical situation ever doing this. I don't ever see it happening. I'm like, I would love for the Geese Rock, for the Geese Grant, and why did I say Rock? Rock, Grant, and Kine to do their thing in the team has always been a dream of mine. There's something crawling on the ceiling. I don't know what the hell it is. Hello, how you doing? I don't know what you are. I think whoever this is might have crept through the damn window. I think it might be a crack, and I might need to fix that later. But I think, yeah, I really think that it's like if Geese is leading the team, then it'll be the same team for 14. If Geese is taking a break, then Billy leading the squad with Han and Yamazaki. I don't know how that would work, but Yamazaki is psycho, and I really don't see them not using that asset again. And you got Han, a new character, and then in this whole list uses all the characters, and then use a few newest because because I'm looking at the list again. I'm looking at it because we figure I'm gonna get y'all out of here because I laughed about 10 minutes of this, so this could have been cut down some. Don't blame me. Is the only team that I'm really looking at that may not make it, just given the information. Team Psycho Soldier, the way that I presented it, may not make it. Maybe Mature and Vice team with somebody new. Who knows? But I really want Ado back. He deserves it. Like that boy was kicking ass through the Tether ass saga, and I was mad he didn't make it in 13. 12 was 12. But 13, he had a whole side plot and wasn't even a character. Like, y'all sat up here and made DLC versions of Kyo, Iori, and Mr. Karate. But no, Ado Bernstein, why? Role's a big part of the thing, but brainwashed. No Ado, no playable Ado, why? Do not know. Could not tell you, makes no sense to me, but is what it is. So, I'm looking at the rest of this, and I really think like the rest of this is kind of really solid about how this might lay up. You might not get Jun, but I got a feeling if they shattering expectations, Melee gonna make it. Like that's something I will put money on that. That if any new character that I added to a team on this list is to make it, Melee is going to make it. I really think that Angel built that Aeolus bridge. That's just my honest thought. Angel built that bridge to sit up here like, y'all remember this? Y'all remember this thick old Mexican girl who do things like The Rock? Yes, we do. Do you guys remember the Korean girl who's a Kamen Rider? We totally do. Bring that shit back, bruh. That's just my honest thought. I'm like, Ash is gonna make this roster. How he makes this roster, I don't know. Somebody's DLC, or Chin's not making it. One of the two, because Chin didn't miss the year. You know what I'm saying? Chin missed 2003. I'm like, if he gone, whatever. But I really think Tongue is the one who will be a DLC character, because if he was gonna be in the game again, Beanie Maru wouldn't be leading Team Hero unless Tongue is like, man, I'm just chilling or whatever, and I'm here, and then they like, yo, they get you an old guy. Because again, if they wanna do me the solid, Tongue, Lee Palong, Jubei Yamada, hook me up. I've been telling y'all that's my old guys team forever. Do me up. Hit your boy up. Give me what I need on that. Real shit, give me what I need. But I'm looking at this list. I really think most of this list is solid. I think the Team K Dash is solid. I think Team Former Nest Girls is solid. I think Garo Neo is really solid. I really think that if it's not B Janae, it'll be Hataru. I really think that they really need. It's like if Team Garo Neo is thinking if Ross gonna lead them along with Alice, they need a female. It couldn't be a second guy on there. It couldn't. Because like none of the Kim boys really fit. Again, and we're gonna go through none of the Kim boys fit. Freeman never. Kevin, I don't know. I'm like, if Marco Rodriguez, aka Kushnu Bots, is going, because again, this is my team that I said that I wanted, that you can do that maybe possibly you could get Marco in there. Marco, you could get him in there maybe, but I think honestly, given that we have a full team, that we have multiple Sakazakis representing, technical Sakazakis and Robert, that I really think that maybe Kushnubat would be a little overkill for that team, but it could work. But I think Bijane or Hotaru is the best fit for that team, because nobody else on the Garo Mark of the Wolves roster, unless they finna literally start digging into 2 crates and be like, yo, remember Joe had a girl she was training, put her in there or something. It's interesting things you could really do with that. Like, if not that Alice could probably land on Cash Money Pasty Slot Girls team with Love Heart and Mui Mui. That is a very heavy possibility, and I think that should have been the case in the first place. And yeah, that's it, because everything else I'm looking at is solid. Team South America gonna make it. Xanadu, Chang, and Choi, they're gonna be back in the mix. You know, I'm like Ash and Elizabeth are in this game. That's no doubt. It's like if they do anything, that the Ash Kukuri Liz team is a possibility. If you want to split them up between the two and make sure that everybody can do it, that team Liz is kind of dope, of Liz, Naj, and Mian. I think that's pretty dope. And Kukuri, Oswald, and Ash, that could be pretty good. I'm like, Shin Dulan, I don't know where they fit into this, if anything at all. I'm like, my expectation be shattered if one of them make the roster, but I don't know. Like, I'm like, Dulan would be better eye candy for the game versus Shin being someone that people would get down with more, because you know we need more alpha combo, we need more V's, and we need more stuff like that, you know, when it comes to Dulan and stuff like that. So it'll be interesting to see, like, because I would love to see how literally, because I'm like, does anyone in 14 have an install super? I don't think so. I don't think no one in the game has an install super, because that's what Team Hero and Team Hell's Back, everybody has some version of an install super. So just so you know, just so you put that on your homework, Ash, Shin, Dulan all had install supers. So that's what made them completely different from any other hero team before or after them. So there's that. So it'll literally be interesting to see like where this all plays out though. But I had fun with this. Like literally, like I said at the beginning, I literally could not sleep because the universe was like, put this on wax. I'm supposed to make this video 2 days ago, but life is life, and I'm glad I'm making it now. But I don't believe we went 43 minutes, and 10 of this was me laughing at SA Reels. So there's that. Regardless, before I get y'all out of here and get all my announcement, I need another swig. I'm sorry about that. I apologize deeply. Video not sponsored by Quick Trip, but for all my Quick Trip people, they running off these cups, so you need to hold on to them, because you know, Wuhan, it is what it is. Regardless of that, we've got plenty of more film show for you, so please sit back, relax, and stay tuned with me. I am your reigning, defending, undisputed. No. That's not hyping up. I'm thinking like, I can keep it calm. No. If you the king, if you the God King, word with hype, word with pride. One more time, sir. Okay. I am your reigning, defending, undisputed, ascending God King, the one and the only triple to G.O.D, aka Mr. CRACKCOCINE, hashtag entertainment's #1 dog man. And indeed, I am the baddest monster in existence, and don't you ever forget it. Roar! Speaking of that house in the sky, pounding. The other half of the SNK Undisputed Tag Team Champions of the World. The Great Monster Squish Brothers, everybody's favorite, everything. Surrounded by the family, the congregation. May you all be praised. Hold them down, my shit. Love all of y'all. If you look behind me, you see blue screen, but the truth is what you should see behind me. Things on fire. Because things are on fire because the ladies of rage are doing it big. Bessie, Janine, Magdalene, the intern Annalise, and your girl at mine, Miss Martha, aka Miss Martha, Hodani, Onos, Doses, the races and Quattros, baby. Ladies of rage in the building. Yo, I hear you, woman. I'm almost done with my video. Can I get 2 seconds? I'll take you outside to poop. Damn. For real, you too? Real talk? For real, betrayal? I love my daughters. I love my fur baby. But sometimes, like, they know I'm down here putting in work. They're gonna like, real, we need to poop. But do you do this to yourself when you gotta poop? No, you don't. So let's go ahead and wrap this up and get this up out of here. Shout out to the fam as usual, man. Y'all know who y'all are. Y'all rocking with me. Appreciate y'all, man. Yo, show love in the comments. You know who. Do that number thing and the thing or whatever. Man, shout out, man, to the synagogue in the building. Minister W was really good. Man, shout out to my patrons. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my little brother, Ron Bauman. Shout out to Drew, a.k.a. Young Money Bag. Sacred Gable. I see you. What's good? Shout out Spring Break Jay in the building, man. Yo, if you hear this, man, come through, man. Next time I do a live stream, I'll make you a mod. Shout out to the boy Young Chris, you know what I'm saying? My first mod ever, because he was the first one I right-clicked on, made a mod or whatever, man. Shout out to everybody else that come through, you know what I'm saying? But those are the usual suspects, man. Shout out to them, always showing love. Shout out to Jedi Hero, I see you, baby, was really, really good. I think I got something in my beard. I had syrup for breakfast, and I think I need to wash my beard. I need to take care of that. Look, let's make this a video. This was fun. I'm like, literally, this was supposed to be a little short one, but I don't know how to make short videos. So it's gonna be interesting to try to make time codes and timestamps for this thing, cause where's that part? Like, it's gonna say what it's gonna say on the thing. It's gonna be Fight Fever and S.A. Rios. What, nigga? And it's just like, yes, seriously. Appreciate y'all coming through. If you made it to the end, you know what I'm saying. Everything you need is down below. I shouldn't need to tell you no more than that. Do what you do. Appreciate what you do. Always appreciate the love you make all the way through all these old crazy things that I do. Seriously, we have got plenty more show for all of you, and we've got it right after these commercial messages. You got Kings out the building to go handle stuff for his fur babies. More show for all of y'all right after these commercial